What's going on? 11:30 in the morning here. We're just sitting in an office room. Sorry if it's echoing a little bit. Just doing a little bit of a recap for the last week. So, in total, the crew completed almost 60 budgeted hours. Not good. Not terrible. 60 budgeted hours, so each guy should be able to do about 25 to 30 budgeted hours. Like we were talking about, $2,500 a week or so. So we did just about $5,500. I mean, you guys can see it in the videos, but yeah, for this last week we did about $5,500. To complete the challenge, to do 30,000 in a month, we needed to do about $7,500 per week, so we were about $2,000 short of where we needed to be. That's my fault. Should have had more projects on the schedule. Honestly, not a lot of projects on the schedule currently going forward, so I need to get out there and do more door hangers. We're in here tackling the golden BBs. We got 10 follow-up calls on the list today. Doing 10 every single day, like I talked about. 10 a day. If I do them for 30 days a month, it's 300 follow-up calls, right? Let's say a sixth of those you get through, you talk to 50 people. Let's say you can close maybe 50% of them. You know, that's still 25 jobs on the schedule. And then the people that you're not getting through to, text them, resend their estimates to them, continue to follow up with them. You'll likely, get more than 25 jobs, because the other thing is we're not sending 300 estimates a month, right? We're sending maybe 100, and so multiple people might have to be contacted multiple times, to finally get an answer out of them. But either way, if you're sending 100 estimates, it shouldn't be a problem to get, even at a 50% close ratio, get 50 jobs on the schedule. And if like right now in the season, a good chunk of those are projects, 40 of the 50 are projects, half-day projects. That's 20 whole days, right? So that can be a lot of work. But you have to reach out to people and you have to get after it, and you got to keep doing it. Another thing, when I was looking over the numbers today, I realized that not only myself, but another employee will be gone from our location. So we'll be down to one guy, one person for 3 days next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, while we're at Landscape Summit. So me and the other guy will probably work Thursday, Friday, but with that being said, that is 3 days lost of hanging door hangers, both of us being labor producing. We're both still getting paid while we're there, so, it kind of hurts the P&L, but it is what it is. So towards the end of the month, as we get back from conference, it might be time to hire somebody, especially if we want to hit this 30K challenge. I'm not going to hire somebody just to hit the challenge. We need to raise the level of work above that $30,000 bar, right? So if we're doing more than $7,500 in labor a week, especially as we get into fall, the leaf cleanup season here, then we can justify hiring another person, right? Or even if we're around that $9,000 mark, $9,000, $10,000 would be just about perfect. That's me, $9,000. That's me filling in out of the field maybe 2 days a week, doing estimates, follow-up calls, door hangers, sales, that type of stuff. And then the other 3 guys doing about $7,500, $2,500 each week. So we definitely need to pick it up. We're $2,000 off track of where we need to be currently. That's okay. That's one big project. I just sent out a bid this last week for about $3,000 job. So mulch and a ton of pine straw. So, just getting one job accepted, we can get that done. Lots of hard work this week. We can catch ourselves back up if we can do $8,000-9,000 this week. The issue becomes, now that we're already down with those days off that are coming up next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's going to start to get tight. So, just predicting, knowing when to hire, I think is a good thing, a good trait for owners or GMs. If we start getting into that process, I'll go into what I'm looking for when I'm trying to hire people, because I have 2 rock stars right now, and I don't want to bring the level of the team down, right? Like, I don't want to be hurting those guys' efficiency. We have a good dynamic, good culture. They both show up and work really, really hard, and so I don't want to affect that in any way. So we'll get into what we look for, but we need to get the work on the schedule first. So besides estimates, follow-up calls, the last thing that we can do to get work on the schedule right now without spending a ton of money on marketing is send out one-click emails. So I message Chuck, the regional manager, and we're going to see if he wants to send those out before or after we get back from conference. They would go out typically right when we're at conference. So my thought was maybe just avoid that so that there's not a bunch of estimates sitting on the schedule. I would like to pull them forward if possible because we could get more work on the schedule sooner. But sending them after might actually be better because it'll be a week later, so we'll be closer to that true fall cleanup time, because the one-click estimates we're sending out are for it's just an estimate or an email that goes to the client that says, hey, click here to get an estimate for whatever service we're offering that month, whatever, it's kind of like the special, and it's going to be leaf cleanups. So waiting a week actually might be beneficial to us. So just a quick check-in. Just gonna sit here and get some work done. Enjoy your weekend.